In Kyusho International, we have many different training methods. We have a freestyle training method, which has all the instructors of different arts, integrating it into their arts. And in the beginning, our certifying instructors were called developers because they were supposed to be developing their particular art, like Aikido, Jiu-Jitsu, Shotokan, whatever the art was. They were supposed to be developing a Kyusho curriculum based on the Kyusho International curriculum. But we have many training methods, and one in particular I created over 20 years ago. It's called Pak Sao, and Pak Sao everybody relates to as being a Wing Chun movement, the slapping hand. But it's well beyond that. It's in every martial art. Everybody parries. It's not limited to Wing Chun. All right, and then we have this ongoing drill that we do. It's a two-man, passive-aggressive, continuous, spontaneous, within a set of rules, movement that trains the people, from the beginner all the way through the first training levels, or 10 training levels, and 10 instructor levels. And that's because everything can be put into this one method. It's a great way to train your Kyusho safely, accurately, developing your tools, your targeting, your offensive capabilities, your defensive capabilities, but it's more than just that, okay? It's learning the distancing, the timing. It's working with different systems in your body, like your autonomic system, controlling your autonomic system. And there's many different ways about that, but that's a lengthy, detailed discussion, maybe for another videotape or maybe the Patreon tape. But when you're doing this drill, and you're using seizing, you're using concussion, you're using compressions, you're using kicks, everything. Everything you got, your tuites, your joint locks, your takedowns, your ground fighting, it's all included in this drill. It's again a non-stop combative type of a drill. And in this, what's happening is, because you're targeting all the neurological systems of the body, and you're actually stimulating it each time you touch, because it's all contact. It's not pulling the punches. You're not knocking each other out all the time or damaging each other all the time, but you're tapping and causing the person to have an effect. And what that does is, every time you get the person dizzy, they have to learn to continue through that dizziness. So if you're in a real fight and you get dizzied, okay, how you can continue to fight on, that's part of the drill, okay? Again, like I say, everything feeds on itself. It's just a macrocosm of Kyusho and martial arts, as far as I know. And when you're doing this drill, because you're stimulating all the nerves, it's like getting a full body massage. So you're getting a health treatment at the same time as you're getting a martial combative application and process to train you for your reflexes. Again, your distancing, timing, accuracy, tools, understanding of the physiology, understanding what's going to happen when you tap, for example, the inner thigh. Say you do a kick to the inner thigh during this process, and the guy bends over. You're going to recognize how that person fell. Sorry, I'm outside. There's a couple bugs out here today. Warm, muggy day. When you kick someone in the leg, you're going to see how they actually drop a little bit, and you'll be able to gauge for that. Because if you've never done a kick to someone's leg and seen how they fall, okay, you're not going to know where to go, how to follow up next. This is teaching you that. At the same time, it's teaching you the defenses and all the other tools. It's a good, solid training device. And of course, we have the freestyle also. But again, everybody needs to practice single targeting, understanding of the targets and the tools. They have to then develop it into a spontaneous flow drill, working throughout the joint locks and the strikings and all the different manifestations that a fight can adapt to or take. And then they have to bring it into their freestyle, and that's our process. And again, getting a good, healthful massage every time you go to a martial arts class, it's just crazy. It's a really great drill, and everybody loves it, and especially when they start adapting their levels to it, and they see how it fits in perfectly. And when you do it, you're going to see that this is the really remarkable thing about the drill, besides the health benefits. You're going to get, well, the health benefits. Let me mention a couple more of those. You're going to get your cardiovascular up. You're going to get your blood flow going. You're going to control your nervous system, the automatic functions, the autonomic functions, and the muscle control, the motor skill functions, all at the same time. You're going to get the respiratory benefits. You're going to get the circulation. You're pumping your lymphatic system to cleanse the toxins out of your body. You're massaging the internal organs with the body posturing and the rotations. You've got an all-in-one exercise program right there. There's no need to go out to a gym and pump weights. Your arms are in constant flux and motion. There's no need to go to yoga class to get the flexibility. You develop this naturally within the drill if that's the case, or you don't even need it if that's another case. And you just keep working with your body, so your body is toned, tuned, inside and outside, not just the muscular, not just like running will do for your cardiovascular. It's getting a whole different mindset as you're doing it and developing the subconscious brain, not just the conscious brain. And all these things go together like most martial arts, but this is in a systematic whole with the body massage that you're getting at the same time to free up those blockages in your neurological system, your blood system, your lymphatic system. So again, the health benefits are incredible. The other benefits is putting in your training. Okay, as you go up through the training levels, finding out that the 10 levels of the training curriculum of Kyusho International and Kyusho Jitsu Kokusai Shihan Kai method is adaptable in this freestyle or this drill. And then you get into your freestyle, and it helps immeasurably. And again, with the peripheral vision, we have drills to work with that. So during a real situation, you are less likely to go through tunnel vision, auditory occlusion, because you're controlling your autonomic system and the symptoms of fight, flight, freeze, or faint. And those all come under control, and that's what our testing does also, puts you under a higher degree of pressure to be able to combat those as well. So it's a whole microcosm. I know I talked a lot here. There's a little bit of the drilling I've put on in little clips on this video for you to see. Nothing like what we do in the real training, because the people are just doing a short demonstration in these film clips. But when you get really into it, this could be a whole 2-hour class, and you're going to be not only exhausted but exhilarated at the same time as you've lifted your skills and your overall health. So that's the Pak Sao. That's the base of Kyusho International.